Hi everyone, my name is Matt and welcome to another bullet journal productivity video. In this week's episode, I'm showing you my 2018 bullet journal guy gift guide. I'm going to be showing you everything that I recommend, things that I use. So let me show you real quick. This is not normally how I'd want to show you things, but just a quick look at a bunch of the things that I'll be recommending to you. This is not one, that's just my kind of ghetto tripod setup. But that's neither here nor there at the time. Now for this video, I'm going to be doing a little bit more of face-to-face with you. You're also going to be getting some of the overhead shots so that I can show everything to you, but I'm gonna make sure that you are linked to any additional videos. Check for them in cards or the end screen at the end of this video. It's winter time, I've got my winter flanny on, and I'm excited to show a lot of these things to you because I know you're gonna love them. Like I said, I use them, love them, and so I know you will too. Let's go ahead and show them off to you. The first thing, of course, that I wanna tell you about are the notebooks that I love, whether that is the Baron Fig Confidant, which is just fantastic and classy and has a great cover and size. You know how much I love this. Check out the videos so that you can know more. There is also the Leuchtturm, which, oh my gosh, I've gotten so much better at saying this over the year. Thank you so much for everyone teaching me how to properly pronounce Leuchtturm, and I hope that I'm pronouncing it better correctly now. I love this journal as well. It's a little bit bigger. It also, if you get the bullet journal official Leuchtturm, it also has the index, page numbers, and the kind of bullet journal key or legend already in here, so make sure you check this one out. I also love, as you can tell, that it has a hard surface that is great for putting stickers on, because I love stickers. If you're looking for more of a pocket size, it's hard to go wrong with these field notes. They have a ton of different designs and styles. They fit right into the back pocket, and they're just phenomenal. They're very affordable. I think you get a pack of 3 for like 12 or 15 bucks. Definitely check these out. The next thing I want to show you is also from Baron Fig, and you saw this in my everyday carry episode. Make sure you check that out. But it's the Mastermind Dot Grid pad and the Strategist Dot Grid note cards. For all of us that are, of course, bullet journal dot grid aficionados, I especially like these note cards because they are the note card size. I put all kinds of notes on these, whether it's about work or different projects that I'm doing. For me, the dot grid just helps everything stay organized. Next thing that I want to show you, also from Baron Fig, you have already seen this if you've been a subscriber for even just a couple of months, but it's this canvas slimline backpack. This thing is fantastic. I love how slim it is. An underrated kind of use of a bag like this that is so thin and slim is what I do when I'm traveling is I lay this flat at the bottom of my travel bag so that when I get to the destination, I have an everyday carry bag that's really easy to take out and use. Make sure that you check out the video that I did that was a complete review of that bag, and you'll see how much I like it, all the features. And Baron Fig just released the 2.0 version, so that I guess is now the 1.0, and a lot of good additional upgrades. Like my biggest beef with it was these little side zippers that, case in point, are kind of flimsy and tough to get to, but they do hide these really cool swing pockets, they call them. You'll see everything in the video about that. The next item, and this is just a little thing, but it is literally a little thing, are these accessory bags from an outdoor company called Topo Designs. I list a couple other accessory bags that I really like on the website, so make sure you still check out that link. But people I know, illustrators and artists, keep their pens in this bag. I have one for pens as well, but I have a lot of like cords and other little dangles and dongles and other things that you want to keep together. But I normally have like 3 or 4 of these in my backpack at any given time. One of the things that you probably know about me watching this channel is that while I do love pens, I'm not a huge pen addict or nerd, for lack of a better term. I use pens that kind of fall in the category of, hey, it's better than a Bic, but it's still a pen, so I don't want to spend a lot of money on a pen. For that reason, I love these Staedtler. If anyone wants to correct my pronunciation. Triplus Fineliner I find fantastic. These are the colored pens that I use to track habits and my feelings and my mood, just to make sure that I'm staying like green, yellow, or red throughout the day. Just something I can know about myself. These are the pens that I use. They're great. I also use Sakura Pigma Micron colored pens and of their archival ink quality. A couple of books that I want to recommend to you friends. This is not a book, but this is the Self Journal. I did a whole video about this. If you want more structure and you're very goal-centric going into 2019, check this one out. Check out the video, even though it is the most disliked video that I have this entire year. Usually my videos have like a 98% thumbs up to thumbs down ratio. This one's like 85%. So if you want to see, this is very clickbait sounding. If you want to see why it's so disliked, if you want to see the stupid, ridiculous, cringe-worthy mistake that I made it so disliked, you can watch it. Make sure you watch the rest of this too. Need those views, friends. 3 others that I really like, of course, goes without saying, I hope, the Bullet Journal Method book. This fantastic short book called It's Not How Good You Are, It's How Good You Want to Be. Wonderfully subtitled the world's best-selling book. I don't know who's measuring that. From my friend James Clear. I have loved this book and get so many things from it. Influences a lot of the things that I talk about, probably just because I've been reading his work for so long. This is literally the best book on habits I've ever read. Highly recommended. He also has, and you'll see this on the website, a habit journal coming out that he did in collaboration with Baron Fig. I was fortunate to look at some of the early drafts and layouts of the habit journal, and it's just going to be fantastic. So you can pre-order that on the Baron Fig site, and I link to it on the website, so make sure that you check that out. Another thing that I want to tell you about, I'm going to do an entire video about this, is this thing called the Euler. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Time tracker. It's an 8-sided cube, octagon, that you write different activities on, and then you just set the side up that you're working on, and it tracks it until you put it on its stand or you decide to track another activity. For those of us that enjoy time tracking, this is a really great visual time tracker that I know a lot of you would love. So check this out. Like I said, I'm going to do a full video on it, but if you want to go ahead and take an early look, they also have a 20% off Christmas sale going. So link to that again on the website. 2 other things that I wanted to show you. These are the 2 last things that I actually have in my possession that I want to show you. And this kind of surprised me, but when I did the books live stream a few weeks ago, a few people asked like, hey, what kind of water bottle do you like? So I wanted to show you the water bottles that I use the most. I love the company Hydro Flask. They are stainless steel water bottles. This one is 21 ounces and probably the one that I use the most. There are all kinds of great companies, whether it's Clean Canteen or Mir, M-I-I-R, that do great work and make fantastic bottles, but this Hydro Flask I have a lot of Hydro Flask. The only thing I would say about Hydro Flask, and if y'all end up watching this, coffee tumbler, the 20-ish ounce one with the flip cap top thing, it always drips on me. I have a hard enough time not spilling food and drink on myself. It's one of my growing edges as a human being. So I don't need any help getting coffee, especially. Another thing, this is a water bottle. This is a water bottle. I travel with this one a lot, and you can see because it compresses. And so it's easy to clip onto your backpack with a little carabiner dangly, or stuff into a bag if you don't have a water bottle pocket. But what you can do is you unclip it from itself, and there you go. You'd fill it up, and you got a 32-ounce water bottle right here. When you're done, kind of twist and shout. No, just twist and clip together right there, and then you put it back together. This is a company called Hydro Pack, not to be confused with Hydro Flask. Hydro Pack. Both of them are great, and I use them all the time. Thanks for watching this gift guide video. What I would recommend, if you want to get links to all these things, go ahead and click on the link to my website that will show you everything. I'll have a lot more images. I'll link to a few things in the description, but if you want like the full experience of everything, make sure you go to mattragland.com and you'll see it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Share it with people if you know other bullet journalists or people who like everyday carry and different bags and packs and things that help you be more productive, think better, and just, live a life that you enjoy living. The last thing to tell you about is that the big 2019 productivity video is going to be coming out next week. The only asterisk on that being if my wife goes into labor and I don't quite complete the shoot or the edit before then, but I'll be getting it done as soon as I can within reason of being a new dad. Thank you so much for everyone who's watching. Go ahead and give this a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm so grateful for everyone who has already done that. Leave a comment below if there's anything that you really enjoy or are looking at getting going into the holiday season. Hope everyone has a happy holiday, and you're going to be seeing me before that, and I can't wait for it. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.